Are you out of your mind? Buying an RV without having an inspection?
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Lafayette, Louisiana, about to inspect this beautiful Newmar Superstar 4059. Now our customers are back home crossing their fingers we find nothing. You don't know what we're going to find, and neither do we, but stick around. We're going to update you at lunchtime and the end of the day.
So here's my first glimpse, and it's already a hell of a glimpse. I got 3 slides on this. Newmar, I'm really disappointed. It's not the first unit. Just to give you an idea of this one, and this is brand new, 4,500 miles. I don't know if they extended this 5 times, okay? So that shows you that this slide out is actually sagging down. So if you look at those ridges, if you look at the distance between all of them, see how tight this is compared to the other side? So right there we got an issue. That's not even opened up. That's a trip to Napanee right there, Indiana, where they're made. Same here. Now I'm starting to touch, and right up there, I'm almost touching my first corner. So that's the kind of thing that hits. Yes, now you got the secret. So when you look at a Newmar, those are the first thing you got to do. We just did this new area, was the same thing. So let's go check on the other side, the other super slide out. So here's the super slide out. Now we're on the street side, the driver's side if you want to. So here I'm overlapping. It doesn't even close. It hooks up to the trim, and up there it's not going in. So this slide out is actually not moving inside like it should. But if you go pick it up and it's in the yard, it's beautiful. They open those slide out, makes you look like it's a big camp near the lake, and everything is fine. So that's the first thing that I like to do, is having those closed, see how it is, and just figure out what happened with the manufacturing, the construction. So here you can see the gap all the way. See how much room we got here versus the back, who was really tight and tidy. So that's not good. So that's my first glimpse. Now let's get to work and let's see what lunchtime brings us. Hey, lunchtime recap. Can you tell where we're at? Freaking hot. Okay, on top here, this is the super slide out. I don't know if you can tell. Can you see the curb in the slide out about in the middle or a third of the way in the front?
It looks a little warped.
So it's kind of warped, and you can see it inside from the frame, that the whole frame trail that they put the trim rail on is bowed there right in the middle. What can they do? I don't know. But believe me, trust me when I tell you, Corey, Laura, you know you're going to Napanee with this. You ain't going to a local dealer. 3 slide out of whack. I'm disappointed in Newmar. I can show you something electrical also, but that's me, that's personal. It's just because I'm anal. But this slide out big time up there in this corner. As we can see, we have a big major problem in terms of closing, being tight. Let's take a stroll to the top of this slide out where we already found that this was sagging. This is the top of the roof, and here's my seal. So I got a wiper seal here. Yeah, I can actually see wood in there. Oh, I can actually see fingers. So we're inside in the bedroom right now. This slide out is totally out, open, and this is what we have all over. Newmar is special sometimes, but that's really disappointing. That's how I feel. And go back in, babe. And that seal that she's touching, that's the inside seal. What good does that do anywhere? So, yeah, see, that's it. Stick your finger out again, just to see we're not pushing this. It's nothing special. That's how it is. Welcome to our world. So up there, you definitely have an issue with the wiper seal, not the bulb seal, the wiper seal, the one that, you know, the slide out should come out and should do this to stop things from going in. Well, when it's like this and you see fingers from the inside of the bedroom to the outside, you think there's a problem? I think so. That's a trip to Napanee, Indiana right now. And by the way, luckily this customer, we know because it's brand new, the seller told us he's got another 6 months under warranty. So all those things, you guys are going to Napanee, definitely. Let's go back on the other side because I've got some, that's just me, what I look at, and that's my disappointment of the quality that Newmar should have. But you're right, you only paid what, $750,000 for this, so you shouldn't expect too much. Here's my detail. I'm paying $750,000 for this. I got tape sticking out of my ceiling, which actually holds nothing. And you put some glove just to hold the wire. And then you got this bomb that exploded here. Okay, I don't know about you, but you're gonna put stuff down here. You're gonna put stuff out there. I mean, it's like this. I got a nice light, but I got this, I don't know. Hey, but that's me. I've built stuff. We used to build trailers that were top notch in terms of our field, what we used to do for log loaders. And for me, all those details are real important. If I was buying this, I'd expect this, but that's me. So the other problem I have is electrical. So far, I've been having this problem since I'm in here, trying to do AC. What I have for problem is I actually have an outlet that works, that gives me 50 amp of power, but this control panel cannot give me more than 30 amp. The problem that I'm having right now is that I cannot test everything because this thing doesn't allow me to go more than 30 amp. So after lunch, I'm gonna go with the generator. Hopefully that's gonna push me enough power to be able to run everything. It's an 8,000 kilowatt generator, and it should push those two AC at the same time without an issue. But I definitely have a problem in there. There's a transfer switch, there's a switch somewhere. Either the Magnum or the power control system has a problem, which I can just state facts. But I know people don't like to see facts. They call us troublemaker. Troublemaker? I thought we're there to save your... Let's go see what Lowell has at lunchtime.
So it's lunchtime, and I really don't have a ton at lunchtime, but we'll see come the end of the day. I did do a load of laundry, no leaks, which is awesome. This is a beautiful unit, but our customer was so smart to hire an RV inspector to come and detail. And the fact that he got two of us for the price of one is fantastic deal. Let me tell you one of the things that I did find. Here's the bedroom door. So, you know, when you push this, it should slide together, but it doesn't. I have to push this first, and then the other one will go in. It needs adjusting. That's basically all it is. This morning, when we were putting out the slides, wow, the slide here in the bedroom made a heck of a noise. I'm telling you, it was really loud. So I had Pierre stop. I'm like, something is going on with this slide. I'm not sure. We did the slide 3 or 4 times, but the mechanism that is here in the side of the slide, it was jamming and getting stuck, and it was making a massive noise, which also made us both go from one side to the other. So Pierre on the outside, me on the inside. I can look directly outside when I'm standing on the step stool, and I can stick my hand completely out. So definitely this needs to go to Napanee, which is a good thing because they still have warranty left on this unit. The other thing right here, can you see this? So this is loose, which is the lighting system here above the bed. So for now, at lunchtime, this is all I have to tell you. So I'll definitely see you at the end of the day and give you a recap on the entire day. In the meantime, if you like our videos, please hit subscribe. Did you know subscribe is free? It is. They don't charge you a thing, but it certainly encourages us by hitting that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you don't know what to comment, just put C4BO. It stands for Comment for Blue Ox.
So end of the day recap. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It is here too. So that's 6 o'clock our time. Up here, what you see up there, that little light right in the middle of the screen, is actually the inside of the camper. So that's the other end of this slide out that we talked about before lunchtime. So after lunch, I ended up on this end. The same thing. As you can tell, I took a clip from the back side of the bedroom, so you can see at the bottom that the wood trim is stopped. There's no need, there's no way this slide out is not caught up. It is not caught in nothing. That's where it belongs. And the top, as you may be able to see, there's about, I can put 4 fingers between the back trim of the wall and the front of the slide out. And you can see outside. I can stick my finger outside from the inside to the outside. So that's one thing. The second thing, I don't know if I talked about it before, but it was about my electrical issue. So I've got an electrical issue. I can make the 2 AC run on my generator, but this pedestal has enough power. I tested it. It comes in good. It comes into my board in here at the receptacle with my 2 lines, 121 volt on the other one, 122. The minute I end up inside in my control panel system, I lost one leg. It doesn't allow me to go to 50 amp. You remember seeing those little panel that says you can go 15, 20, 30, 40, 50? That stops at 30. It doesn't allow you to go to 50. So there's a problem between here and that panel. So the owner feels bad because he thinks it's a shore power, but it's not. I tested it and it comes good to here. All the mechanical side, the truck itself is spanking new. I mean, 4,500 miles, sorry, 4,600. So that's what we got on this. Overall, as you can see, some people don't like the fact that we say we're a team, we're two, and this was a whole day. I've got friends on the West Coast, by the way, that they're alone. They are solo artists or solo inspectors, and they do take 2 days to do an inspection. So I'm just saying, that's where we're at. So let's go see what Laurel has to do inside.
So it's the end of the day, and we are so happy because it was a warm one today. I don't have a lot to tell you, but yes, the shower did leak. Yes, once again, we've got a leaking shower, which can be fixed. It's not the end of the world. It's just something that I constantly find. All the other water systems were perfectly fine, nothing leaked. I did test out the vacuum. So interestingly enough, this right here on the floor, this works perfect. You can hear that. But when I put the vacuum in here, it does not work. And also, we have a little gadget that we have. It can go in there and actually make a vacuum work. That didn't work also. But outside in the bay, it does work. So I don't know what's going on with that. But that needs to be fixed. They need their vacuum cleaner to work, right? Properly. The other thing, we have the Bose speaker outside and I could never get the volume to go up. So it stayed at one level and that's all I could get it to do. Other than that, I don't know. Have you guys ever washed the windows in here or the mirrors in here? You know these pretty little things right over here, right? So you've got these people that come in and get their fingers on there. What do? You pull it apart and you wipe and then you put it back and it's magnetic. Is that not the coolest thing? I love that about this Newmar Superstar. It's my favorite feature, I swear. One other small little thing that I found is that there's a couple of scratches on the couch. So minor that at first I thought it was dirt, but it wasn't dirt. Just little teeny tiny scratches. But the leather in here, it's pristine. It is a beautiful unit. So I think once our customer decides to pick this up and take it back to the manufacturer, they are going to be really happy and create a lot of great memories in this. So remember, and do never forget.
It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey.
If you have a bulb seal, a wiper seal, whatever seal, my seal's broken. I think my seal's blown up. I got, whatever. Let's do this again.
Yes, it is hot. Is it?
She's tripping everywhere.
Is this okay?
Look at this. And she's in the AC. I don't know, I think my brain froze. I'm probably having a stroke.
We're in Louisiana and it's warm.
Maybe she's sleeping inside, I don't know. Let's go see what Laurel has to...
So, it's the end of the day and
So let's go see what Laurel had to